started working, I only had one research project, which was my PhD, obviously. But now, less than half a year into my career as an academic staff, the number of research projects I am a part of, obviously, is more than one. So in this video, I thought I'd give a quick rundown of all the research projects that I am currently a part of. This is the lab where we have our practical sessions with the first year students. As you can see, it's currently empty because we don't have a session now. So I thought I'd do a little bit of filming in here. So the first research project I want to share is the research project that is an extension of my PhD. So my PhD was about periodontitis, which is inflammation of the gums, and rheumatoid arthritis, which is inflammation of the joints. So my PhD is obviously done already, but the larger research group that it was a part of is still ongoing, and that project now has 4 new students, 2 of which I am supervising. So this research project about periodontitis and rheumatoid arthritis is the research project that I've been involved in the longest, from the time I was a PhD student until now, where I am a co-supervisor and a co-researcher. The next research group I joined studies the microbial aspect of periodontitis, more specifically the effects of a probiotic strain of bacteria and how it can reduce the expression of a particular periodontal pathogen's genes. So this is also a large project, but since we don't have any postgraduate students yet, I am supervising a couple of elective students. The next research project I joined is a bit more clinical in nature, and it involves orthodontic appliances. So for this research project, I am supervising a clinical doctorate student who is evaluating the effects of different storage conditions on orthodontic retainers. She's measuring the differences from a few different perspectives, and one of them, which is my area, is microbial. So we are going to see how different storage conditions affect the microbial burden on these orthodontic retainers. The next research project I joined is probably the one that I'm most fascinated by. It is an inter-faculty research project involving my faculty, the Faculty of Dentistry, my colleagues' faculty, the Faculty of Medicine, and the PI for the project, who is from the Faculty of Science. So this project, we are going to evaluate the effectiveness of using cold plasma treatment on the development of oral biofilm. So for this project, we have a final year project student, and hopefully we will get some promising results which will allow us to bring the research further and apply for a research grant. So yeah, this is probably the research project that I am most fascinated by. And finally, the last research project I am going to join, and I say going to join because this project is literally like quite new. We don't have any grants, we haven't even had our first meeting yet. It's only an idea. So my colleague from the Faculty of Medicine, who invited me to the previous project I mentioned about, invited me to this new project, which she is also a part of, which has some industrial interest, which is quite exciting because it will be the first project of mine that has such an interest from the industry. And because it's quite new, I'm not going to divulge too many details, but basically it has something to do with early detection of periodontitis. So another project on periodontitis, which is quite familiar to me. So I said, yeah, I'd be happy to join. So those are currently the projects that I am part of, and let's see how they all go. Thanks for watching.